Hello YouTube, and welcome to another episode of CGL's New Jersey Collectibles. In this episode, I got 4 really cool batches of items for you guys. One of them is a batch of horror toys that I bought. Another is a batch of comic books that I bought on eBay. The third thing is a batch of comics that my dad bought that I have not opened the mail package yet, so I don't even know what's in there, so we're going to be seeing that for the first time in this video. And the last thing is a Silver Age key issue Marvel comic that I had mentioned at the tail end of last video. If you remember, I had a little priority envelope that I knew it was in there, but I didn't open it for the video. We're gonna reveal that today. It's really cool, and yeah, it's gonna be really awesome. It's gonna be probably a little bit of a shorter video, but that's all good because it's gonna be some good quality stuff. But before we get into this video, I have to ask that you check out the link in the description. It'll take you to a video posted by another fellow YouTuber, Junkyard Breaks. Basically, he's a regular of mine. We see each other at the flea market every week. Anybody that's been on this channel and watched my videos, you know what I mean. He sells stuff at the Meadowlands Flea Market in New Jersey. Shout out. He sells there every Saturday, weekly. And he's a really awesome guy. He always brings really good stuff, and he always has really fair prices. But he went to the New York City Comic Con this past weekend and bought an absolute epic holy grail comic book. And when I mean holy grail, I mean like it's a top 10 comic book that every comic book collector is really looking for. And he basically poured his heart out into that video, and so I just got to do due diligence. And if I can get any of you guys to go check out that video and just support his channel, be a big thumbs up, guys. Really appreciate it. And yeah, and believe me, it won't be a waste. I wouldn't be doing this if it was just any kind of comic book or any kind of video, but this is top tier, guys. This is like upper echelon 1% of comic books. So go check it out. But without further ado, let's get into my comics. I'll turn the camera around here and see what we got. All right, guys, so this is our mystery pack of comics. Again, I don't know what's in here. I'm gonna save that for a little bit later, but for now, let's get started with something I forgot to mention in the intro, and that would be a Monster cereal snack pack in a box. Count Chocula, Frankenberry, Boo Berry. This is a gift from the Cereal Fairy, aka my mom, and super cool. I do collect these things, like I do eat them, so I'll always, like, usually I'll get a box of stuff to eat, and then I'll get another box to kind of put away in storage. Not that they're valuable or anything like that, not that I suggest anybody goes out and collects them, but for me, I really just have a passion for this little cult following of monster cereals. So anything that has these kind of characters on it, I buy it and store it, and it's just a little fun thing to do. This was the small batch of toys that I bought. Paid 16. No, not. I think I paid $12.99 for the lot of these via eBay. I think it was a best offer, and there's the 4. So the Creature, Frankenstein, Count, and the Werewolf, the Wolfman. Paid $12.99 via best offer system on eBay, which is kind of what I like to do a lot. Anytime there's a best offer thing, I usually just throw an offer out there, and usually it gets denied, but sometimes it gets accepted. Let's just move this to the side for now. I am going to start with this batch. So this batch, a lot of low-grade stuff, nothing really super cool. I really like that Sinister Snowman, kind of that abominable snowman vibe going there. Sorry guys, I did have my camera messed up. It was too zoomed in, so I just kind of zoomed it back out. But yeah, really cool cover, abominable snowman, the Sinister Snowman cover. This batch of comics, it wasn't really that it was great stuff, but more of it was a great price. So these comics averaged out to about $1.10 a piece for everything. Once again, another eBay best offer purchase. GI Robot. This one, I saw it, I wasn't sure what it was at first, but it was a Batman comic. It's a pretty cool cover. I mean, I think I said this before on this channel, but that all red kind of stuff, you know what I mean? Like, they have that with the Juggernaut cover for X-Men. It's like, it's got just that bold red, and it's gravitating. There's a 12-cent detective comic, really low grade, really rough shape, but like I said, $1.10 a piece roughly for these issues here. 15-cent Tomahawk. And the Losers. Like they should rename this the Giants. Phantom Stranger. A lot of Flash comics in this batch. Maybe I'm sure somebody in the comment section could tell me about this. Bob Hope. I don't know who Bob Hope is. I know he was like a really big character back in the day. I do consider myself sort of an old soul, but the Bob Hope kind of era, I'm not or the whole vibe around Bob Hope, not too sure what that's about. I thought he was like a TV show kind of guy, but was he TV and comic books, or was he just a magazine character? I don't know too much about Bob Hope. Maybe somebody can point me out to that. It's kind of odd, these two comics here in this batch, because it was all, as you can see, like kind of like 80s and 70s stuff with a little bit of 60s thrown in there, but also some of these newer issues. And here we go back to the 20 cents. More Flash. The Shadow, number 4. Batman and Green Arrow. In the Brave and the Bold. Really rough copy of Doom Patrol. And you know, sometimes when you're buying some of this stuff on eBay, the pictures can only do so much. I'm not too picky with sellers when I get stuff that doesn't look as good as I would have liked it to. Like this Justice League here. When I bought it originally, I mean, I saw these kind of creases in it, right? But I really didn't see that kind of really big dent. Not that it would have made a difference on me purchasing this batch or anything like that. I'm just saying that sometimes, you know, the eBay pictures really aren't super, you know what I'm trying to say. It's tough to gauge sometimes. Here's a Plop comic, really rough condition. Looks like it's got a little bit of water staining on it. All right, so that was that batch. Like I said, $1.10 a piece for the issues there. I'm gonna find a spot to put this. All right. Now, let's open up this bad boy. All right, guys. So I did open this up. And disclosure, my dad did say that these comics averaged out to about $2.40 a piece. So with that being said, really cool Dragon Wheels. 15-cent Teen Titan. It's pretty rough. Really rough, actually. We got a Sad Sack. Here's another Sad Sack Army Life. Excuse me. Here is a 15-cent Fantastic Four, number 109. And wow, this looks like the winner of the batch. 12-cent Avengers, number 30. Check this thing out. Corner looks like it got placed in there incorrectly. Gotta fix that real quick. Pull that out and put it back in. Try to flatten that. But that looks like the winner of the batch. Really rough shape 10-cent Superman. It's a Survivor. And it looks like there's 2 comic books in here. there's two comics in here. One of them is a 15-cent Mighty Mouse. Really cool. I wish there wasn't pencil marks in there. Maybe is that erasable? Would you guys suggest erasing pencil marks from a comic? I don't know. That sounds risky. And there's one more. Oh wow, another really cool issue. Bummer, it's kind of got this corner wear going on here. Oh, sorry, taking a call. Everything is like going on right now. It's crazy. This corner wear right here. Oh god, it kind of like ate through the entire book. I don't know if that was a mouse or something that kind of got in there. But Marvel Superheroes number 22, really cool Blob X-Men cover, and then you got Daredevil in the yellow suit going on down there. So that's super cool. So $2.40 a book. That's with shipping included, so that's pretty much for everything. So that probably came out to like what, like maybe 20 bucks, or maybe a little bit more, maybe $22, $23 for the batch. Super cool. Once again, that was done through the best offer system, one that I would suggest using for anybody that's new to eBay and how eBay works. If a buyer has best offer on there, which I do sometimes as well, that usually means you can ask for a slightly lower price. And this is the last thing. So this was the batch of comic books that was in the last video. It was the package that was in the last video. There were two comics in here. Just for the heck of it, I thought I would tease you guys and save them. So here's one. It's a really nice condition, Detective 368. And let me get closer here. Detective 368, giant Batman cover. I don't know what this story's about, never read it. But 7 Wonder Crimes of Gotham City. It's in really nice shape. I mean, there's not really a ton of corner wear. You got a little bit of a crease there. Otherwise, that's about it. And just as a heads up, for this and the book I'm about to show you, $58, that's with shipping included, so 58 bucks for everything. And this is the big key issue that I've been harping on for the past couple of days. It is a Tales to Astonish number 62, Hulk and Giant Man and the Wasp comic book. For those of you that don't know, the big deal with this book is it is the first appearance. It's kind of the first cameo there in the last panel. First appearance of the Leader. Big Hulk villain. One that has not been done justice in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. That's if, I guess, if you want to include that 2008 Hulk movie. It was it 2008? 2008 or 2010 with the Abomination, the Hulk, and the scientist kind of at the end of the movie, he becomes the Leader, like his brain starts blowing up, but they never have done anything with that. I think that the Leader should be, I'm not saying that he's going to be, but I think that giving justice to the character, I mean, he's a major Hulk villain where he's gamma radioactive like the Hulk. They got to do something with him, although, you know, with the direction that they took the Hulk, and I'm just thinking about this now on the fly, the direction that they took the Hulk in the MCU was just, it was so disappointing for me. The first Avengers was great, and then kind of everything after that, you never got to see the Hulk. You know what I mean? Like, I know I got a couple of Hulk fans on this page. Let me know what you guys think of that. We never got to see the Hulk, in my opinion. We never got to see that misunderstood green giant who's kind of left on his own, and you know, they did it with the Hulk movie. I thought the original Hulk movie back in like 2003 was kind of a different kind of story where I guess it was the Absorbing Man was kind of his father and all that, and he was experimenting on, like he was born the Hulk as a child. It was kind of different, in my opinion. The MCU Hulk was, and then obviously in Infinity War and in Endgame, forget it. I mean, it was irritating to say the least that in Infinity War the Hulk kind of gets beat up by Thanos at the beginning of the movie, and I understand the story as to why he got beat up. You know, I understand what was going on with the Hulk. I just don't like that people who are growing up watching the Hulk now think of the Hulk as kind of like this funny, goofy Professor Hulk kind of thing. I don't even know what he is at this point, but oh God, as a Hulk fan, as he's my #1 Marvel superhero, like I said, I like him and Wolverine, and I really like Juggernaut, and for them to take the direction in the Hulk that they took it as kind of like a joke character, and as a super intelligent, non-brutish character as where he stands now, I just feel like it moved too quickly, and we never got to see the real Hulk. So I don't know if we'll ever get back to it. I'll be honest, I don't know if we're ever gonna get a real good leader Hulk movie or story, because I don't know if the Hulk is ever gonna, at least in the MCU, is ever gonna really come back to that Hulk form. I don't know. That's just my opinion. I don't know if anybody else agrees with me or disagrees. Basically, the bottom line is I didn't love the Hulk character. I like Mark Ruffalo, but I really didn't like the Hulk character in the MCU movies after the first Avengers. I thought the first Avengers was pretty good, and then I thought, it kind of got sidetracked a little bit. They kind of had their own agenda or storyline with the Hulk there. But this is my key. If you want to say I paid, we'll say I paid $15, or is that too much? I don't know. I paid $58 for the both of them, so I'm trying to round it out. Let's say I paid $40 for this, and I paid $18 for this. We'll call it like that. So this was a $40 comic for me. This one cost me $18. It's in really nice condition. This one's rough. It does have some writing on it. I'll go through it one more time. Real quick. Some writing up there. It does have some creases. I mean, the corners aren't destroyed. I mean, you know, it's a good copy at the end of the day. Big Marvel villain first appearance. I like it. And that's it. Guys, please, if you're not subscribed to this channel, I know there's so many people that are watching this video that are not subscribed. I don't understand. Please subscribe to the channel if you like it. If you don't like it, I understand why. But if you keep coming back, after video and you're not subscribed, man, just hit that button, because it really helps me out a great deal. It just makes making these videos a lot easier, makes them more enjoyable. Go check out the link in the description. Really cool video, definitely worth the watch. And yeah, that's kind of it. It was